not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Erica Yolanda, and I hope that everybody is happy, healthy, and fed. Happy Tuesday, people. I am just leaving work. As y'all see me in the car, time to ride. Y'all, it's been storming here in Georgia for the last couple of days, and it's getting ready to storm now. Y'all, I work with a bunch of hating ass people. That's the only way to say it. I was trying to think of a nice way to say it, but there's only one way to say it. People be so concerned about what I do. I said I've been on light duty. I've been on light duty for over a month now. And people legitimately be jealous. Like, y'all jealous. I'm nursing an injury, like a whole back injury. Something that I wouldn't wish on nobody. And they sitting up there hating. Been asking what I be doing. Y'all, I done walked up on people talking about me. Like, literally talking about me. Do y'all think that I would want to be on light duty? Like, that's not something that I would want. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Like, to be hurt and injured, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. But these hating ass people I work with, excuse my French, that's the only way I can say it, they be really doing it. So Thursday of last week, I get called in the office, like I always say, the principal office, and they were like, we have a new administrator. And he was like, well, how did they come up with your schedule? Well, I didn't come up with my schedule. HR came up with my schedule. Because I am on light duty, I cannot work a full 40-hour work week. And that's their rules, not mine. Even though physically I can. And I go all day, you know, having pain and stuff. And I can't take no real medicine because I gotta work, and I gotta drive to work, and I gotta drive from work. So I can't be, you know, taking hardcore pain meds. So I literally walk around all day in pain. And when I should be sitting down trying to rest, I just push myself to keep going as much as I can. So they came up with a list for me to do, because before I was just doing what needed to be done. Now they have a full-fledged list that I have to get signed off on every day. Which is cool, because they dumbasses don't even realize it only takes me an hour to do the list. Like, if I do everything on the list, and I do everything on the list, it only takes me an hour, and then I'm chilling again. So I gotta find stuff to do to stay busy. So you see me pushing my little cart up and down the hall every day, all day, just making sure that I'm keeping myself busy. It's just ridiculous at how far people will go. Like, jealousy is a horrible thing. Like, y'all are jealous of somebody that is injured. Like, somebody that don't even make as much money as I usually make because I'm not working as many hours. Jealous of somebody that was out for 6 weeks and did not get not one paycheck in those 6 weeks that I was out when I was supposed to be getting paid. Like, what y'all jealous of? I don't get it. That's why I say jealousy and envy is horrible. Those are some horrible things. That is a horrible trait. I don't wish to be in nobody's shoes, because you don't never know what a person go through. You don't know how people make their money. You don't know what they going through behind closed doors. Somebody could be getting their whole behind hands to them behind closed doors. Like, you just don't know. So don't wish to be in nobody's shoes, because you don't know. So that's what I've been dealing with. But I think it's funny, because I'm going to always do what I'm supposed to do. You're not going to catch me slipping, because I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm that person that follows the rules to the T. And especially in my line of work, there's no room for error. Like, you don't slip up. You slip up, it can cost somebody their life with what I do for a living. But, yeah, so that part. So when I was working from 7 to 3, which actually I was clocking in at 6:30, working till 3. Now I work from 7:30 to 4, which, okay, cool. I'm there an extra hour. I come in an extra 30 minutes later. I stay an extra hour. I bet. What, I'm going to get mad? Yeah, you feel a difference in that extra hour, because right now, I would have been already took my shower and laying in my bed resting. But instead, I'm on the road. And I'm good with that. I ain't even mad. I ain't the most excited about it, but I ain't mad, because I'm just doing what I gotta do. I know at the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So, what I'm gonna do? I can't get mad. But yeah, so that I feel like people's complaining and people worried about what I'm doing. Now keep in mind, I'm making other people's jobs easier because I'm actually doing some of their work. I'm doing their charting. I'm doing their vitals. I'm feeding people. Like, I'm doing their work. So how y'all gonna get mad when I'm making y'all job easier? And now I don't have to do none of that. I don't do none of that no more. None of what I was doing to make their job easier. Now I have a list that I stick to, and it involves none of that. Now how they feel? I think it's funny. But yeah, I had to cut the camera on because I needed to vent. I think it is what it is. You know, people are stupid, but hey, it is what it is. So it's starting to rain, and Georgia has been wet, which is great because I think the people's crops, I'm looking at people's cornfields. I'm passing the corn through the cornfields right now, and they're growing beautifully because it needed all of that rain, but it's been flooding. Like, one of my friends couldn't even get to work. Her road washed out. Like, that's horrible. I got a couple of errands I need to run when I get back in my town. I got to run by 2 different drugstores to make sure that I pick up my medication. But yeah, that's about all I got going on. Today wasn't a bad day. Like I said, they gave me a new list that I have to check off everything, and I have to get it signed off on like a little kid. But hey, what do you do? Yeah, that's about it. I gotta go get signed off on. It literally takes me an hour to run through that whole list, doing everything. I got a list where I gotta make sure people's nails are cut and clean. I gotta make sure people's teeth are brushed. And I gotta make sure that men and women are shaved. And then I have to go in the system and make sure that there are care plans for them to be shaved and stuff. So, yeah, that's what I gotta do. And again, it literally, I think I have, 20 people a day, I think it's like 20 people a day that I have on that list. It literally, because the list I have to do, I'm off tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm off on Wednesdays because I have physical therapy in the mornings. And Wednesday is just my day off because I work 2 on, take 1 off, and then work 2 on, and then 2 off. And that helps preserve my body. So the list that I got to do Thursday when I come back, I literally did most of those people today. So Thursday, all I got to do is check them. That's it. I make sure their teeth are brushed, they're shaved, and again, men and women have to be shaved. You know, get their hair, they have to be shaved. And then I got to make sure that their nails are cut and clean, that's one of my pet peeves anyway. I always make sure people's nails and stuff are clean. If I see somebody with long nails or dirty nails, I got to stop and cut them and clean them, even though it's not my job. It's my job now that I'm on, short-term, what do you call it? Light duty. I call it short-term duty. On light duty, I do it. But before that, I couldn't stand to see somebody with long nails that is horrible. That's like seeing a baby with long nails. You're going to cut them nails so them babies don't scratch themselves, right? So same thing with old people. Cut them nails so that they don't hurt themselves. Simple as that. But yeah. So that was that. Yeah, me and my husband have been talking about, my daughter, she drives now, but she has her learner's permit. She gets her license in October, I think. We have been talking about buying her a car. We was going to give her one of our cars, and then for graduation buy her a new car. But we're like, let's just go ahead and buy her a new car now. It's not going to be no brand new car, because I said in the previous video, I don't believe in getting a child a brand new car. We're going to get her a nice car. I want to get her a Lexus, and I think that's what we're going to end up getting her, a Lexus, because I just feel like I want her to have a Lexus. One, it's a Toyota product, so it's a great car. It's a dependable car, something that she can have for a long time. And she's my baby. Like, I want to get her a really nice car. Like, we got our son a really nice car, but we brought him a brand new car after he had went through a couple of our cars. So I want to get her. She's not going to get a brand new Lexus because she's a child, but we're going to get her a Lexus. That's what I'm content with. I'm either going to get her a Lexus or I'm going to get her an Avalon. And some Avalons have more bells and whistles than Lexuses, but I think I want to get her a Lexus. And these kids today, like the kids, if you see like the kids that she go to school with and stuff like that, these kids pull up driving Range Rovers, all kind of cars. So it's not like she wouldn't be in the mix of people, driving nice cars. Even though when I was in school, we ain't drive no Range Rovers, no BMWs, no Mercedes. We ain't do none of that. I used to drive my mama minivan when I was in school. Minivan. So that's probably why I despise minivans now. But I think we're going to get her a Lexus. We've been talking about it, and I think we've come to that decision. If we find a really nice Avalon that has more bells and whistles than a Lexus, then we'll get it. Because I have an Avalon that has more bells and whistles than some of the Lexuses. So we're going to do that. That's what I'm thinking. I've already started looking, and I'm like, let's just go ahead and buy it and then get it out the way. And as a parent, you want the best for your kids. Like, we not rich, but I say we'll spend a little bit. But I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. That way, when she graduates, we're not buying her a car. Like, she's getting a car now. If she tears it up, then she'll buy her own. She'll buy the next one herself. But she's gonna work and pay for her car insurance. That I'm not going to do. That's a part of her responsibility. She's got to pay for her car insurance. She's got to pay for her own oil changes. When she buys the oil, her daddy will do the oil changes. Hell, she can do the oil changes. But she's going to buy the oil to change her oil and all of that. We'll buy the car. She's going to pay the insurance. And that's just, that's just that. We ain't doing all that because insurance is expensive as it is. Once I add that kind of car to it, I know it's gonna go up way more. So that's gonna be her responsibility to pay whatever the difference is of her car insurance, and that's going to teach her discipline and responsibility. We'll buy the car, but it's up to her to maintain. So that's what we've been talking about lately. I said that because I had just passed a Lexus, and it was one of the ones that I had been looking at, and I was like, oh, I like that one. Whew, sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, I mean yawn. this what type of day I'm having. This extra hour. I even slept an extra hour this morning. I think that's why I've been sluggish all day, because I slept an extra hour. I can't be doing that, y'all. Your girl is, I'm an early bird. And so the fact that I slept an extra hour this morning, and I had to work an extra hour this afternoon, this ain't hitting. I need something that's gonna hit, and what people say. Then I'm driving behind this slow truck. This truck got to come on because I need to boogie. I ain't speeding, but I'm getting out of Dodge, if you know what I mean. All right, here we go. Passing the car. Oh, I'm passing a big truck. All right, got that out. Ooh, I'm riding dirty. My radar detector not even plugged in. That's what I call riding dirty, y'all. No radar detector? Ooh, okay, there we go. Oh, they flashing lights. That mean the police up here. And sure enough, 1, 2, 3 polices. Thank you for flashing your lights, sir. I needed that. I don't know if they do this in the city, but in the country, they flash their lights to let you know that there's a cop ahead or that there's danger ahead. Do people do that in the city? If y'all from the cities, comment below on this video and tell me if y'all do that. But yeah, guys, there are 4th police officer. Woo! Something must be going on up here. But yeah, guys, that's all. I'm not gonna keep y'all. I just had to get that off my chest. That's today's video. I had to clear my chest. But I hope you guys don't forget to like, subscribe, like, hit that bell notification so that you're notified every time I post a new video. Don't forget to be happy, be healthy, be fed. I wish you guys safe comings and goings. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.